Hi everybody, it's April and I wanted to share a video with you today. I have become a Fun Stampers Journey coach and I need to make some cards for my monthly RAK, and I have chosen to use my new Fun Stampers Journey inks and some stamps. So here we go. Alright, what I have done is I'm going old school. There is a triple time stamping technique that I always like the way it looks, so because I want to create something that's very pretty but that I can do quickly because I need to send my RAK out pretty soon, I've decided to use the technique I'm familiar with. And what I'm going to use is a Fun Stampers Journey ATS stamp, which is an artist trading stamp, and it's the Damask. I have the Fun Stampers Journey Greet and Shout, which I'm going to use several different sentiments from this. I've got my Martha Stewart scoreboard, and I'm using Fun Stampers Journey paper. I'm using black licorice, whipped cream, and then an assortment. And from here I'm using Lemon Drop, Blue Lagoon, black licorice, and let's see, I don't know if that's sweet berry. Yep, the sweet berry. And my upline, which is, I guess she's a coach as well, but she made these for me with the little cardstock splotches and the colors, and then the ink splotches and the colors, which was very nice of her. So what I've done is I've already cut out my cardstock, and the triple stamp is where you cut out 3 layers of your white and then you stamp it with a stamp of your choice. It should be something that is a pattern, that could form a pattern. And I'm just going to pull out some cardstock. This is just to go, what I do, sorry, is I have a stamp pad, a mouse pad, and I use that as a stamp pad because that gives me some give underneath my stamp and makes my stamping more uniform. Then I usually use a piece of scrap paper over the top of that. As you can see, not always, because I have stamped on the mouse pad. And then I put what I'm going to stamp on over that. Reach over here because I need a stamping block. And the ink from Fun Stampers Journey is a hybrid ink. It's a dye ink and a pigment ink. So this is repositionable, and I'm just going to line this up by sight. Actually, don't want to put that on there. And I'll do sweet berry first. And because this it has pigment in it, it will stain your stamp. I'm going to set that aside, and then this is where I do my practice. And that looks pretty good. So I'm going to flip it over. I don't want to get it on my cardstock. And I'm going to ink up my stamp. And I'm going to stamp in the middle. And then I'm going to go off to the side. And it's okay that there's a little bit of white space where the layers are, because there's going to be a layer of color cardstock in that area. And then I'm going to just do a little here. A little here. Okay. Need to clean my stamp. Different sentiments based on sentiments that are general that can be used for different occasions. So let's do thank you. You can always use a thank you card. I'm going to line that up. And I think this will be the first time I've used this one, so I want to make sure that I ink it up really well. Okay. And I'll line it up and hold it down for a minute. And there's my sentiment. And wipe off my sentiment stamp. And I am ready to put my card together. So I have pre-cut, and on my blog I will have listed what the different measurements are for the different layers. So I'm going to put my color layer down now. And because this was repositionable tape, the pieces that I put together just come right up. And I need to be kind of careful because this has pigment ink, it may not dry as quickly as your regular dye ink does. And then, there we go. So you can tell where your layers belong. So I'm going to go ahead and put that layer on there. And I flipped it over again. Okay, so see here, this lines up with this flower. That lines up there. Put this on top of this. And this on top. Just like that. And then I have cut my cardstock in half. And that's where the Martha Stewart scoreboard comes in. Take this is a nice 80-pound cardstock, and it's called whipped cream. Here. Fold it. A bone folder. nice good crease. And then put the adhesive on the back of what I just layered together. And place it on my cardstock. And there you have a lovely card that you can send. And I'm going to put another piece here because that just a piece of white, because it stabilizes the card. This front is quite heavy, so I want to make sure that it's stable. And I want to add some bling right there. So I found some bling that matches my color. I just moved into this craft room and I'm still trying to find all my stuff. I think all I'm going to do is put 3 little rhinestones right over here, just to give it a little bit of bling, not overkill. And then this can be used by my friend whenever she needs to send, she or he need to send a thank you card. So let me finish up my other colors. I'm also going to do black, lemon drop, and blue lagoon. And I'll be back to show you how they turned out. Alright everyone, I'm back and I have finished my cards. This is the one that we started off with, and it's got the thank you with the triple stamping. And I just put another sheet of white cardstock on the inside so that this can be used for writing a note. I used the Hugs and Kisses and then black rhinestones from KI. And same on the inside, I've just left it blank. This one I used Enjoy, and I didn't really have any yellow rhinestones, so Sticko has some really cute iridescent enamel dots, so I used those for this particular card. And this is in Pineapple Smoothie, and the solid cardstock is Lemon Drop. Again, left the inside blank for writing. And the last one is done in the Blue Lagoon, and I used blue rhinestones in the Woohoo stamp and empty for writing. So that is my project for today. I hope that you found something that you could use, something that inspires you. You can use any kind of pattern stamp and just try to match your ink with your cardstock and a sentiment in the middle. You can also just make the whole card the pattern, and I have an example. Reach across here. This one I just used pattern paper and solid color cardstock and did the same type of theme, and then put a bow across, and the inside happens to be a princess castle. So you can do just any kind of stamping. You can use pattern paper and solid. You don't have to put your sentiment on the outside. You can put your sentiment on the inside. But it's something that is fairly quick, fairly easy, but it always turns out beautifully, and it looks like there was thought and care put into it, which there was, but it didn't take me all day to do it. So I hope everybody has a great day, and I hope you will join me next time. Bye.